yo for the CIA. Oh, I should totally play that. What up? If anybody is watching, I'll be so happy. My phone has been turned off for a while because I'm broke, but I'm employed again. But it's not a good job. I'm a low-wage worker. Have been for a lot of years. But I find it maddening to be around people in a higher wage job, because the people who make a better living, their beliefs, they trigger me because they believe insane shit like capitalism and patriotism and militarism. And I don't see quite as much of that fairy tale belief among people in the shittier jobs. So that's why I said, let's get peacefully pissed until I'll try to tell y'all how I really feel instead of being a bullshit artist. So yeah, a lot of jobs they all have the same problems. They overwork you, and I need to look into the labor law because there was always a law that you're supposed to get half-hour lunch break and like 2 15-minute breaks or something in an 8-hour workday. But of course, unions have been weakened over the last several decades, since the Reagan class war started. We're still in the Reagan class war, and I think that's what the word neoliberal means. It means basically the presidents that we've had since Reagan have largely been extremely nationalistic and militaristic, and they make their money off the war economy, and they crush workers because the billionaires own the members of Congress and the president. Yeah. So this is not a guitar stream. This is more of a rant, if I'm able to rant. So what else? So I'll go ahead and reveal where I work. It is called Tattooed Chef, and they make frozen entrees that are, I don't know if they're very good or if they're very expensive. I just had one. It was very average. But for how much they slam us in this production line of frozen burritos, they should at least be paying us $20 an hour, but we're getting like $13.50 to start or something ridiculous. Now, I'm not a direct hire. I'm one of those temps through a staffing company that I'm also not happy with. They're called Ribbon Rock Staffing, and they sent me 2 hours early on Monday. 2 hours. And I couldn't afford to go back home from this training place out by the airport. I couldn't afford to go back home or anything, so I just sat there in my car and got to doze off for a few minutes. But I don't know. I kind of think they should pay me for that, but I don't. I mean, I don't think there's any way they will. I can't put it on my timesheet because the training started at 9, and so they're not going to sign off on me being there at 7. But the staffing company said to be there at 7, so if I can figure out how to pay my phone bill online, I'll call the staffing company tomorrow and say, what the fuck, dude? So what else is going on? Oh yeah, open mic this Saturday at the Pink Rhino, which is a vintage store. It's trippy. I'm gonna take a bunch of photos because it's weird, and it's like That's the thing that makes it interesting, because I think I can do like some live streams from there, and it should be fun. But it's just an adventurous in my social life, because the only money I'm going to make is a percentage of the food and drinks they sell, and their menu is not reasonable by any stretch. So I'm not expecting much of anything, but I'm going to tell everybody I know just in case. We all live on the edge of town, but we all live in the soul around. Stop coming. Said we gotta move it out, cause the city's moving in. I said we gotta move it out, cause the city's moving in. Okay, that's not how you play that. Ooh, that's a chord from the song Candle by Sonic Youth. So yeah, my phone is turned off. That's why I'm streaming here on my computer. My laptop, which is a Chromebook, and so I know it doesn't sound good, but I kind of like that that hazy sunlight that's sort of encompassing me here. Because like I can't see the sun from here. Actually, it's totally below the horizon, but I kind of see it creeping through on the screen, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm drinking tea and smoking weed, and that's the thing about tea. When you have to get up at 6 or 6:30, what time do you have to quit your caffeine at night? 6:30. I got 12 hours. 12 hours till I have to be up. So, and I still have to go down to Red, whatever that place is, for the open mic to try to give Dory a photo, or let her take a photo, hopefully, because I'm still figuring out how to pay my phone bill. I was dumb enough to sign a contract with Verizon, and I discourage everyone from signing a contract with any of these cellular companies, and I do mean any of them, although I'm curious about, well, slightly curious about Credo Mobile, because they're progressive, but anyway, yeah, so if anybody is a cellular customer of Credo, tell me. Scoop. Yuck. Oh yeah, I posted a impression of Apu from The Simpsons singing Led Zeppelin. trying to remember. Oh yeah, he said, "Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time." Now, I admit I'm not Indian American, so sorry about that. And I do think that character was maybe a little racist, but well, maybe racist isn't the word. I think the issue that uh, there was that a lot of people noticed that got on the bandwagon about with Apu was that he was um, not played by an Indian uh, voice actor, and there are a lot of Indian American actors and comedians, so definitely. Who was it? Harry Shearer or Hank Azaria? I think he was really funny, and Harry Shearer was the bassist of Spinal Tap. Working on the sex farm. Ooh. All right. Speaking of cannabis medicine, I had a smoke break with my homies Drea Beta and homie Krishna last Thursday, and I recorded this awesome video, but Krishna's not he doesn't have a cell phone or an address. Perhaps he was telling me he's a strictly spiritual being, so he's on a different plane from the rest of us. So I don't know when I can arrange it, but he wants to be maybe promoted on that Saturday show from the Center for Peace and Justice, which I have volunteered on every week or so since January. But this new job at the Frozen Foods Tattooed Chef, it's exhausting, and it would be worth it if it paid more, but it doesn't. Matter of fact, I guess I already said it's like $13.50. So I guess this video is intended for my friends who are kind of like low wage workers. Actually, I was going to put that in the title, so that'll maybe be my next rant. I'll put in the title like this is for my low wage workers or whatever. And I think what I need to do is if I want to. Oh, the mosquitoes are really bad this year. Normally, mosquitoes are not much of anything here in Albuquerque, but this year they're like bad. We have the river here, the Rio Grande. So I mean, there's always mosquitoes at the river, but they're not everywhere normally. But last night I crushed one in the bathroom before I took a shower and left this big blood spot on the wall. But luckily, the little cold water was all it took. Do you treat bloods? If you ever have blood stains, do you treat them with cold water? Pretty sure that's always been the thing that I learned from the folks, learned from my mama. So shout out to Mom for telling me that she used cold water on blood stains. Oh, that's another song, Bloodstains. It's by the California band Agent Orange. Let me see if I can bust it out. I don't know all the words, but I know some of them. Bloodstains. Oh, we're going to pick guitar. Huh. Strange. Bloodstains. They can make things worse for me. Sometimes I'd rather die. They can tell me lots of things, but I can't see eye to eye. I know they know the way I think. I know they always will. Sometimes I'd rather kill. Bloodstains. Speed kills, fast cars, cheap thrills, rich girls, fine wine. I lost my sense, I lost control, I lost my mind. Weird ass note it goes to then. I woke today down. Well, I think the audio is pretty bad on there, so I better move on. So anyway, this has been an adventure. It's I guess maybe my somewhat inaugural rant video. So thank you. Later. Mosquitoes are here. I don't like them. They buzz in people's ears.